Good morning everyone, and today we're looking at another watch review. This one is the Sekonda men's 104 7.27 model quartz watch. Before we actually move on to the watch itself, let's have a brief look at the box. So the box will come in like this white sort of surrounding cover that will actually reveal a black and yellow theme box. The box itself quite functional. It's a very nice box compared to what Sekonda can deliver. Lengthwise, sits at around about just under 10 centimeters. It's only a very thin box at 6 centimeters across, and depth wise only about 8. The box itself, hardened cardboard, good edges to it, and a simple lift off lid system with that yellow theme Sekonda complementing most of the watch. Looking inside the box, just a simple lift off cover with a plastic coating to show as if it's like glass. There you go. That's the actual watch inside. Inside the box, we've got a nice, sturdy, functional cardboard box with that yellow and black theme. Overall, a very nice, functional box. A decent condition for a watch at this price. And a line-stitched pillow for the watch to sit on. So here we go. This is the watch itself. We need to check, just go check the retail price. Retail price here for this watch is £40. Weight of the watch is a very light watch. It does feel quite, I don't like using the word tinny, but it does feel quite tinny. A bit like one of those Seiko reps. You can probably hear it as well. You can probably hear that quite tingy sort of feel to it. Starting at the face, we've got a full sort of black and grey sort of theme face. It's almost got like one colour for the middle and different colours around the side, just to sort of give it an overall sort of black look, black and grey dark look to it. We've got 3 hands, 2 quite chunky hands that end in like a pointed shape, expanding arrows sort of shape to them, with both luminous, of course, stainless steel look on them, and a red and silver second hand with a light up arrow in the middle just to locate our seconds. Looking at the seconds hand, the seconds hand seems to line up with the increments as it's going around the watch, which is a good thing to see. Looking at the chronograph, not sure if these chronograph things work. Is it one of those ones that screw us out like a Daytona? Okay, so it's a non-screw out, simple button finish to those to that chronograph. The chronograph seems to be lining up with those increments really nicely as well. We've also got a function to track how far in the day we are on this right hand side here, and a timer obviously to go with this chronograph on the side to track minutes, going up to, is it 30? Might be 30 an hour. With a winding back function rather than a snap back function. Glass type, looking at mineral glass. Case diameter sits at 43mm with a case thickness of around about 13mm. Waterproof to 50 meters, as you can see from the face. Operating on a quartz movement. Let's give it a shake. As you can see, it does sound quite tinny. But in terms of the components and the watch, it seems to be put together nicely in a cheap but functional way. Tilting it back, let's have a look inside the face. So inside the face, we've got, it's almost like a dome look to that. It's got a dome look to the glass. Didn't notice that initially. But nothing inside the face, no serials, no sort of mirror effect in there. Case is fully stainless steel mirror effect. Going round the case, all stainless steel round there with a black bezel that's non-moving by the looks of things. There might be a cover on this actually. Cover. Yep. With a non-moving bezel. We'll have a look at the crown now once I put my glove back on. unmarked crowns there. Obviously 2 buttons and a crown. Unscrewing the crown, don't need to unscrew it or anything. Single click, decent single click there. Let's change that to the date now, so you can see the function moving. A nice snap-in function to that date dial, and the time. Yeah, a decent click there as well. Sekonda's always a watch you can have at a cheap price, so it's always a decent one, usually. Put that about there. Overall, movement to that crown is not too flimsy. It's a decent movement to it. Despite the actual watch seems to be tinny, the actual components to it don't feel cheap. They seem like one you'd have on a really luxury watch. Looking at the back, we've got a plain Sekonda stainless steel mirror finish backing to it, with a bracelet that offers a brushed and chrome finish look to it. I'm not sure what the bracelet style is called for this one, but you can have a look yourself. Inside we've got double popper pins to adjust that, and the actual bracelet doesn't look to be adjustable. Actually, it's brackets by the looks of things. It could be brackets, or not adjustable at all. It can be quite a trick one to tell. Looking at the clasp, could set my glove off again now. Looking at the clasp, we've got a stainless steel brushed finish with a folding over safety for that. With a double fold over system with that sort of cheap mechanism that's quite common for these sort of watches, and lots of areas for adjustment inside the clasp as well. Also, obviously offers a brushed look with a chrome finish inside. Let's put this on and see what it looks like on the wrist. Yeah, nice firm click down as well. So there we go, guys. That is the Sekonda 1047.27 quartz men's watch.